And as long as you all can hear me, that's fabulous. I am also going to mute everybody. Just bear with me. There we go. Hopefully that's muted everyone. I need everyone to mute. Not mute. Mute. Right. Okay. Hello, everyone. Nice to see you. A bit unusual what we're doing here. Just bear with us. Just making this larger. Get rid of that. Hello, everyone. Right. This is Lisa Ware. Very unusually, in the back of my Range Rover. Juan's driven me to a place called Sherborne, and at 5 o'clock I am being manipulated because I've done my back in, but I didn't want to let anybody down because there has been some absolutely incredible changes to the compensation plan, and they have not done this in years. And I want to show you where to go, where to look, because that's really important. So I'm going to share my screen immediately. By the way, I'm Lisa Ware. I'm a senior group leader for those that don't know. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to take us to the partner portal. We've all got partner portals that look much the same. And what I want to show you is, if I go back to the dashboard, as you come on, you have a screen that's very similar. You need to scroll down and you need to go to commission changes, the clock's ticking. Okay. So it says, don't miss out, make March count. Now I want you to know this is good stuff. All right. It's really good. And I'm going to explain to you. It says here, we're making some changes to commission. Find out what's changing below. Now, as far as I was concerned, I always thought this was in place. So this surprised me when they announced this, because actually I've never known any different. So when you bring in a new partner, within their first 45 days, and I've always said this to them, the first 6 customers count. They will receive, the new partner, full customer bonus on their first 6 customers. Now that could be, for example, 3 services with a homeowner, 3 core services, and they would receive £250. All right. With us that's supporting, we get half. All right. So we would get 125. If they did 4 services, they would earn 300 and we would earn 150. Now, this is only within their first 45 days. When they go outside of 45 days, because they still need to be supported for only their first 6 customers, only the first 6, if they're outside of 45 days, they literally share the bonus. So they would get only half. So in other words, the 250 would be shared between the supporting partner and the new partner. So 125 each. But in 45 days, they get the full customer bonus. Now, let's just, for clarification here, any customers after 6, outside of 45 days, when they do it on their own, they do receive full bonus. So if they did 3 services, they would get 250. I hope that's really, really clear. Okay. But what the company has said, anybody, but anyone could be supported. So if somebody was to have a break from Utility Warehouse, say they had a break for 6 months, and then they came back and said, oh, I'd love a bit of support. Now, I've done this with a couple of people. I explained to them, of course you could be supported, but you must accept that the customer bonus is shared. All right. So at any level, anyone can be supported and it's shared. But please understand, for brand new partners, within 45 days, their first 6 customers, they get full bonus. If they are still in their first 6 outside of that 45 days, they will earn half. They'll share it with the supporting partner. So now let me give you a scenario, because there is a new change, a brand new change. And I'm going to explain the next change, and then I'll come back to this. I want you to notice the next change. Personal residual income instead of upfront payment for tenants. So once upon a time, if you signed up a tenant, you used to receive a much lesser customer bonus. So for example, if you signed up, say, 3 services, core services, so that could be broadband, mobile, energy, that would earn you £50. Okay. And if you were being supported in your first 45 days, the supporting partner didn't earn anything on tenants. Now, supporting tenants, we still don't earn anything, but the company is so adamant that they want us to concentrate on homeowners because they don't incur the debt that tenants do, that they're now saying we're going to scrap customer bonus entirely for tenants all the time to anybody. That's any partner, any level. If we sign up a tenant, there is no customer bonus, albeit it was very small. But I want you to understand this is actually better for us, because as soon as a customer's direct debit kicks in, immediately, and remember how much quicker it kicks in now, because energy switches in 5 days, a SIM card could be switched in 2 to 3 days. The only one that takes a while is now broadband, and that's only 2 weeks. So immediately that a customer's direct debit kicks in on a tenant, we now earn residual income, the percentage royalty payments off our customers. Now, I am giving you the detail because I know some of you would want it. And I know some of you never bother to look at the compensation plan. Okay. And I'm going to show you in a little while where that is. But because tenants move so quickly, often 12 months, sometimes 6 months, it's not the tenant that often leaves the debt. It's the fact that these tenants move on. And then there is a gap between the new tenant going in. So the company has to chase either a letting agent or they have to chase a landlord to pay, because they have to continue by law to supply gas and electric. This is where the debt incurs. And then further debt incurs because a new tenant could move into that property that your tenant moved out of. And what happens? A letter has to be sent to that address, and it's to the occupier because they don't know who these people are. They have to hope that the new tenant opens up the letter, responds, gets in touch with Utility Warehouse, and will start to set up a direct debit to pay for their gas and electric. Can you see why debt incurs? It makes sense. My question to everybody is, do we want to get paid? Not just for months, but for years? The answer is yes. And homeowners that take multi-services with the cashback card, it has been proven, the stats show that they will invariably stay with UW for 25 years. And we all want to keep earning. And the company doesn't want us to fall into debt. So they've made what I consider a very astute decision. Now, if you've got a tenant and you do sign them up, bear in mind that you are going to be paid the residual income, but it is 50% of what is normal residual income for 2 years, and then it's 75% thereafter. They are really saying to us, please target. We have a target market, like every company has a target market, and it's homeowners. All right. So it's very, very important. And please note when this commences, It's from the 6th of April. Okay. Now, when would I consider, and this is for all of you, when would I consider that signing up a tenant is a good idea? Well, somebody that wants to get on in life and has become a partner, and I've got a few of those, and I am not ever going to discriminate, so to speak, because if they want to earn an income, they might know loads of homeowners, and that's a really good thing. So that's an instance where I would say to myself, yeah, I'm going to sign up this tenant because they're wanting to be a partner. And I hope that makes sense to everybody. Okay. Now, the next thing, Better Together, announcing a new mentor bonus supporting partners. Guys, this is fantastic. From the 7th of March, well, we're past there now, there are new rewards for recruiting partners whose new team members achieve the Fast Start bonus. So if it seems that I'm often what I call chasing my brand new partners that I've recruited, it's because I want them to earn good money in their first 45 days. But the company has now decided to increase the money for the supporting partner. Now, this has only just happened. So let's have a look what's happened. So it says here, if a new partner achieves the Fast Start bonus of £300, then a matching £300 will be paid to their recruiter as well. Guys, we never used to get that. We used to get £100. They have just given us another £200, meaning the recruiting partner can now earn £400. Let's show you what that means. So once upon a time, when one of our new partners, we supported them to get QD Star, which is in 30 days. And what is that? Well, for example, that's 6 customers. Let's take they take 6 homeowners with 3 services. That new partner is going to receive £1,500. And now we, as the recruiter, we get £750 because remember, we earn half. The new partner gets full, we earn half. And then the QD bonus is £200. We used to get 100, and that was it. 100 for helping them get QD Star. But the company has now said, we're going to pay that extra 300 for doing it in 30 days. We're going to pay the recruiter an additional 300. So in total, we're now getting 400 in bonuses. This is quite formidable. And what it's saying is, why is the company doing this? Because the stats have proven that those partners that get going immediately actually do better overall. And why is that? Because let's be honest, they're earning money. Who doesn't want to earn money? Those new partners that instantly start seeing the money coming in are going to have a lot more belief than those that sit, do nothing, and then they wait till after 45 days, then they get going, and they're going to think, oh, hang on a minute, I'm only earning 125 or 150 for my homeowners instead of what could be 250 or 300. Can I ask you, if you're looking, could you put your hand up if you agree that this is a good thing? They're trying to get a little bit of speed going. Thank you. They are. All right. They're getting a little bit of speed going. It really is good. Now, let's also explain this, because some of you are going to ask this. So what if some of those first 6 are tenants? Right. You've got to understand, let's say 4 of these 6 were homeowners, each 250. You could do the maths, that would be £1,000. But they would earn no customer bonus for the tenants at all. It would still count as their 6, but they're not going to earn the customer bonus. Does that make sense? Yeah? Okay. That's important to understand. Now, there is still £200 on the table if they do this in 45 days, but they don't get the extra 300, all right, for doing it in 30 days. Now, listen, there are some people, and this is absolutely true, and you may not believe it, but they have gone out there and in a day, they've knocked out 6 customers. Why? Because you haven't got to travel anywhere now. You sit at the end of a screen and you could do all this. So it means you can get a lot more done. And people are doing this. Absolutely doable. So I hope that makes sense. All right. Just before we continue, I'm going to unmute. Just bear with me. Okay. Let's unmute. How do I unmute everybody? Ask all to unmute. Right, I'm asking you all to unmute. Okay. Has anyone got a question about these new bonuses before we continue? Anyone? No?
Yeah.
You're all happy. You're all satisfied. Yeah, good. Right, we'll carry on then. Let's carry on. Okay, let me just make you all smaller. Now we're going to go down. Now, this is only for group leaders and senior group leaders and above. This does not affect the rest of the network. So they're making some changes to the eligibility. Now, a lot of this is going to go over most people's heads because it's not relevant to them. But we used to earn what was called leadership development bonus by what we called business builder points. And I'm not going to bother to explain what they are because they've gone. All right, it's not happening anymore. What they've done, I feel, is simplify it. They're now saying those holiday points that we gather, and please remember, holiday points are only gathered on homeowners, so it makes it easy. In the previous 3 months to eligibility, we need to gather 12 holiday points. Now, just to give you an idea, if you're working at a certain, what I call it an average pace, I did 15 points in February. So I've already done all my points for the last 3 months, and I did it all in February because I am supporting people. I am not going all out to gather customers because that's not what I'm about at this stage. I am all about helping new people earn money and support new people. And we earn matching holiday points on supporting. And that goes for everybody, by the way. So if you're a qualified distributor, say you've got 20 customers and you've really got the gist of this and you start supporting, please understand you will get matching holiday points for supporting people on their homeowner customers. We earn no holiday points on tenants at all. That hasn't changed. That was always in place. But there's a few changes. Now, I'm not going to bother to talk about what NGLs get and NLs get because none of us are at that point yet. Okay. But what is important is matching bonuses effective immediately and payable if the partner earns their promotion bonus. So, as some of you, or maybe you don't know, but if you get to TL in 9 months, you earn a £300 bonus. If you get to senior team leader from starting in 12 months, is that right? 12 months? No, 18 months, you get a £500 bonus. So I'm doing this off the top of my head. If you get to group leader in 2 years, 24 months, you get a £2,000 bonus. Now, all this stuff is still in place. It's all there. It's the deadlines and everything. There is a chart. You can have a look. Okay. What I would say to you, as for most people on this call, it's not in place. Please check out this graph. Have a good look. All right. Because it's all there. And I think they have simplified it now. All right. I do think they have. I just think, like everything, every single one of us does not like change. We hate it. And everybody feels, oh God, it's changing. And it feels complicated because there's new things to learn. But once you've looked at this and studied it, it makes some sense. Now, guys, this is most unusual. And I'm now going to stop the share. And I'm going to say to you all, I am going to end this very early, which I don't normally do, because I am in absolute agony. I am needing my manipulation, which is literally just in front of me. And the lady will be waiting for me. And I don't normally do this, but I'm cutting it short because I need to go and get it done. All right. But next week we will resume as normal. I won't be in the back of my my car. I will be at home as normal, and we will have a full 30 minutes. And hopefully I've explained those changes that matter. All right. What I'll say to anybody that's senior team leader or above, and you want to know some more detail about what's going on at group leader and senior group leader level, please drop me a private WhatsApp message, and I will be happy to hold another whole meeting about that. All right, because there's no point in me gabbling on about it because it doesn't affect most of the network. All right, guys, it is what it is. It's go out there. There's nothing changed. Go out there and do what you've always done. Focus on homeowners. And you know what? There is absolutely loads of money to be made. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being understanding.
Thank you,
Lisa. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.